Hi, everybody. This is Mike Kerr, and this is The Last Watch on September 15th, 2025. Wow, that's about all I can say, you guys. We came through a really rough week last week. Now, here we are today. It's a new week, it's a new day. It's time to get busy. We are all who especially follow this show and hear the Watchmen. Our duty is to be watchmen. That's what we're supposed to do. But that requires something other than sitting back and just watching. We have to actually do something. And our mission is to be unapologetic in our faith, number one. We always have to stand true to that and stand true for justice. Now, I'm not talking about the justice that you see in a courtroom. I'm talking about justice, true biblical justice. That's what we stand for. We have to boldly journey to places that people don't want us to be. I mean, over the weekend, it was impossible. Yesterday, especially, it was impossible if you went online not to see something about Charlie Kirk. And that's important. We need to remember that man and everything he did and everything he started. Everybody's talking about right now how the assassin has no idea what he has unleashed on America. It's like a giant has awakened. Now, there's another side to all that I was thinking about this morning before I decided to do the show today, which is it's kind of sad in America, if you think about it, that it takes tragedy to unite us, especially Christians. 9/11. On 9/12, the country was one. Charlie Kirk. On September 10th, the country was one again and is rising. But it took tragedy to do that. Wouldn't it be easier if we were just like that all the time, unified? Who cares about someone's political beliefs? I don't. I still want to talk to them. You know, I don't have to believe them. I don't have to subscribe to what they're saying, but I'll talk to them because I will talk to them about the truth, about what's really going on. And I encourage you to do the same thing. The truth is what counts. Ezekiel gave a sobering assignment to everybody. God told him, Son of man, I have made you a watchman. That's you guys, but you have to get out and do something. It's sad. I mean, the other thing that took place last week that a lot of people don't remember is Benghazi. We lost some really good people in Benghazi because our government messed up. Hillary Clinton is a criminal and she messed up and she should be held accountable. Odds are she never will. So we have to speak the truth about that and other things that happen. And we have to go out and we have to gather his people and show them the way. That's what we need to do. Later this afternoon, you're going to get an email and you're going to see what we're doing at Here the Watchman. We are partnering with some people in Canada, of all places, to do discipleship training on Mondays at 5 p.m. You might catch me on that one. It's 5 p.m. I don't remember if it's Mountain Central, what time zone, but I'll put it in the email that I send out to everybody. But I encourage you to learn discipleship, to not just say, oh, I'm a disciple as you sit on your couch. What does it really mean? What do you need to know? How do you disciple the people? There's a movement sweeping across America right now. And that movement was started by Charlie Kirk. And it's a great movement, but it requires action. And that's the thing that here the Watchmen is all about, action. Getting out there and talking with people, gathering together. I announced earlier this week the Remnant Rising 2026 will be in Springfield, Missouri, August 7th through 9th. And I encourage you to plan ahead to be at that because it's going to be powerful. That's what the movement is all about. The power of Christians getting together, gathering, and getting to know one another and going out and spreading the word of the gospel far and wide to people on college campuses. I personally can't stand what's happened in America in the college realm. It's just nuts. I wish that teachers and professors would go back to teaching and not selling propaganda. It just blows my mind, all the gender crap that's out there and all that stuff, the LBGTQRST, I'm this, I'm that. You know what? How about you guys as teachers from grade school all the way up? Teach math, English, history. How about that? How about we teach real history, not the made up agenda of the woke generation? I mean, I have never seen any generation as asleep as the woke generation. So let's do something to affect a change in all of that. It's up to each of us individually to do it. It's not going to just happen. We have to do it. Now, this week on our Zoom fellowships, we have some great people. We have I'm doing a show tomorrow with Derek Gilbert. We're going to talk about what it takes to move forward. And we have someone really special on Thursday night, which I'm not going to talk about yet, but we'll get there. It's time in America to rise up. It's time for us to pull together, to not spew hate. And unfortunately, as you see, most of the woke generation out there, especially that insane pit of demonic power in Hollywood, they're spewing garbage out there, hate. Is that what Jesus wanted us to all do, is to spew hate? I don't think so. And I don't think you think so either. So you got to get up and you got to get out and you got to do something. And we're here to help you do that. You can contact me directly. Go to our website, hearthewatchmen.com, go to the bottom and fill out the little form and I'll send you stuff and you'll see things and you'll see the videos that are on the last watch there. Go to this channel, subscribe to this channel, learn the truth, and be activated. It's so humbling to me to see these memorials for Charlie Kirk that happen. And there's a big one coming up this next weekend in Phoenix, Arizona, or Scottsdale. Same thing. It's just humbling to see thousands and thousands of people gather together because that's how a movement begins. Grassroots. You get out there and you do it. Grassroots. That's how it happens. So listen, I want you guys to all pray. I want you to sit back. I want you to think about what it is that you as an individual can do to affect a change. So listen, God bless each and every one of you. We'll see you again later today and all week. And it's time, though, guys, and I want you to really think about this. It's time to move on from the actual events that happened on September 10th. It's time to stop watching the videos of Charlie Kirk being killed. It's time to put that behind us and honor the man and the movement by doing something. So let's get up off the couch and let's do it. So God bless you guys. We'll see you again later today.